There are no excuses for invading a country, part 7 of 8 on Between Master and Disciples, held in English.
Đêm qua ta mơ chăn gối hiền hòa, trầm thoáng hương đưa ngày đó mặn mà. Người còn bên ta, tình còn bao la, tình còn bao la.
Anything else, please tell me.
Master, Ukrainian Business Association reports most companies are ready for post-war reconstruction. The American Chamber of Commerce in Ukraine says it is the most respected business association in Ukraine. 103 member companies completed the latest member survey called Doing Business During War in Ukraine. 41% of AmCham Ukraine members are fully operational. 50% of AmCham Ukraine members continue to work partially in Ukraine. And 87% of AmCham members are ready to actively participate in Ukraine's post-war economic rebuilding.
Yeah, one of Ukraine's billionaires also said that he will rebuild Mariupol.
Yes.
Wow. I guess by his own finances.
Wow, that's nice.
The world is really supporting peace and fairness. Only Russia is bad. I can't believe this. Even the Chinese don't support him anymore, Putin.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, who can? Who can support this kind of evil? Huh?
Right.
Unless they are evil themselves.
Right.
Yes.
Whoever supports them, including all these German leaders who continue to want to buy oil and gas from Russia. Because that's a big revenue for Russia to continue to feed the war anywhere.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
It's $1 billion per day from Europe alone.
Oh.
So even if the European Union gives Ukraine some money, it's nothing much compared to that.
Yes,
Yes.
Up to now, they give maybe $1 billion for the war. But $1 billion they spend every day for Russia.
Wow.
This money can keep the war going on forever.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
And unless they want all the Ukrainian people to die from starvation or in war or in raping incidents, they should cut the oil and gas so that it starves off the war in Ukraine.
Yes, Master.
Within 1 month and plus, the war will stop if the Europeans don't keep feeding it with $1 billion plus per day to Russia.
Yes, Master.
Yes,
Master.
That's not to count other countries. That has to be dependent on Russian oil and gas because they have no other means.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
Yes, Master.
Not like they support, but some poor countries or even India, they cannot stop it just like that. There's some difficulty within some countries.
Yes.
But by no means that they support Russia. But if Europe, who has the means, who is rich and who is capable, who has oil elsewhere from Arab countries, from other countries, they should cut off the oil and gas immediately. Then the war will wear off, will starve itself.
Yes.
Yes,
Master.
Yes, Master.
I'm so tired talking about all this. It uses so much of my energy during the war and up to now.
Yes,
Understand.
Sometimes I'm so exhausted. Not that I went there and thought. It's just a different energy, doing different things invisibly.
Yes,
Yes,
understand,
Master.
It
Master.
eats up a lot of my energy. Of course, I cannot prove it to you. I don't care to prove to anybody. I don't need to. Sometimes some of the world people are so ignorant anyway. Whatever you tell them, they don't understand a thing and they don't believe it. If they don't kill me, I'm grateful to God already.
Yes,
Master.
Not to talk about expecting thankfulness or anything. I'm glad I have some people like you guys supporting so that we can continue to help the world as much as we can. I need this kind of supporting energy,
Yes, Master.
supporting attitude so that I can feel that we can go on.
Yes.
So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Whoever is supporting and trying to do the best in your job. Anyway, I just called the girls today and explained to them that I don't love you guys, boys, more than them. Yeah, I said, don't be jealous because I send them some of the things. I said, because there's some Vietnamese boys there. And I'm worried that Mama boys will miss their family. Because nobody cooks better than Mama, you know that?
Yes, that's true.
And so I sent something because I have.
Yes,
I cannot send all the time.
Right.
That's one reason. And then, by the way, if I give the Vietnamese something special from the Vietnamese food style, and I don't give those the Westerners something, probably there will be problems. So I get some of the vegan cheese. Yeah, and some bread. I thought they wouldn't like the Vietnamese stuff, so the Westerners would eat vegan cheese and bread and mushroom pate and whatever I sent. I forgot. It's not a lot anyway. And the overseas, we eat those overseas stuff.
Yes,
So
Master.
it's balanced out.
Right.
Little did I know, they mix them all together in their sandwich. I only found out afterward, even though I instructed everything. This is for that, that's for this. Oh, mix them all together. And even told me, boasted to me that it tastes so good, we are happy. We are happy, Master, very happy. I asked again and again to make sure that not because they wanted to make me happy, they say these things. I asked many, several of them to make sure, and they all said, we are very happy. Tastes so good, so good. It's okay. So I told the girls, without your permission, I'm sorry, I gave them things. But not because I love them more than you.
Yes, Master.
That's one reason, because first it's for the Vietnamese, and I have more I can spare.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
And I worry they miss Vietnamese food. These are special, not that they can ask the kitchen.
Yes,
Right.
Master.
And this vegan cheese, they gave me more than I needed, so I gave some to the Westerners to balance it out.
Yes.
We don't want a war in the office. Cold war, eh? Huh? This kind of side-looking eyes, yeah. What? You eating that and we have nothing? And I don't have enough for all of the in-house stuff.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
But also I said to the girls, you live next to the kitchen. You can have anything you want. You can order all the time. So it's easier for you guys to have things you need anytime. The boys, they live farther.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
have food delivered to them. And they eat whatever's delivered.
Yes, Master.
They cannot do any other fancy or modified stuff. So in case you are jealous, don't be, huh?
No, we are not, Master.
Be kind.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
If they eat it, just like you eat.
Right, yes.
And we are all one, no?
Yes,
Master.
exactly.
Master.
True.
No wonder I don't taste good food because you guys enjoy all the food, so I don't need to. It's good, it's good. Whatever happens to somebody else, if it's good for them, it's good for us.
Yes,
Yes,
At least they don't feel bad or miserable, then the atmosphere is happy.
that's right.
Right.
Yes.
And we live in the same atmosphere everywhere, so the less war, the better, no?
Yes.
Since we're all one, Master, it's okay for us to eat for the sisters too.
Yeah, sure, you can try. Try it, or vice versa. You girls try it instead. It's okay. Whatever, it's just food. Huh?
Right.
It will
yes.
be finished in a couple of minutes.
Oh, I have one more question, Master.
Yeah.
Previously, when Master asked Heaven why Putin pulled back from Kyiv, and Master said that Heaven said Putin was afraid of Master talking about him. So now why isn't he afraid when they're attacking the eastern region of Donbass?
I guess to take up the whole country is a bigger excuse they need. But to take up one small region, they think they might be able to get away with it, but they will not.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
They will not. Heaven will judge them. I don't need to talk bad about anybody. It's just because we have to discuss these things. In the discussion, I tell you things to clear your mind. My disciples' minds.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
I don't need to talk bad about anybody. I didn't want to interfere. It is almost like the first time I have ever talked about anything, about the war.
Yes.
Mostly I don't. You know that, right?
Right.
Yes,
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 Master.
Master.
But since you asked, we talked.
Mm.
And maybe also other disciples want to know.
Right.
Right, right, Master.
It's just that also they need to save face. They are afraid of that. But they are hesitant to relinquish everything. They have to save face. They cannot just suddenly withdraw all the troops.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
But what he said was really face-saving theater because this whole campaign has gone south for him.
May 9th is soon. Vladimir Putin wants a scalp, and Mariupol is it.
So they have to say, oh, our main purpose is just to take over that and that region, control the south or the Donbass region,
Yes, yes.
because there are two separatist regions over there, more or less.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
So they can say, oh, we go and protect the people there. No, this is BS. They destroyed whole cities. How can you protect anybody if you destroy their home?
Correct.
That's
Master.
right.
Their apartments, their cities, their supermarkets, their hospitals, their kindergartens with children inside, even some charitable organization area, etc.
Yes.
That's right, Master.
This was Borodyanka, before a thriving blue-collar town of nearly 13,000 people just 36 miles from the capital of Kyiv. And then the Russians began bombing civilian targets for a full month. Craters replace apartment buildings, an empty playground only filled with the remnants of war, a dentist's office with no patients left to treat. Victims of Putin's bombing campaign against Ukrainian civilians. This neighborhood in Borodyanka has just been completely and utterly destroyed, from the unemployment office over there to the municipal building, the mayor's office there, the police station there. There's no running water or electricity. The people who stayed and those who came back are relying on donations of clothing, food, and water. Yesterday they found the bodies of 9 people, and the day before 12. All of them hiding in the basement, all of them trying to seek shelter.
How can you protect anybody if you destroy everything and imprison them in there?
Right, Master. That's true.
Don't let them come out even to buy food or to buy water or milk for their children, nothing.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
So this is all BS.
That's right.
Yeah.
Đêm qua ta mơ theo cánh nhạn hồng, lạ lướt mây xanh thanh thang trời lộng, một đời thong dong, một đời thong dong.
We must extend our compassion and love even to the smallest and weakest beings, first to avoid the law of retribution, as heaven's law spares none. Although our worldly eyes cannot perceive it, no amount of good and bad deeds can escape heaven. Extend compassion to all beings. Teachings of the Saints. Caudaism.